This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Oregon State Beavers and the Houston Cougars. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Rich Davis. My row is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Beavers head coach before the game. This is a great opportunity for his squad. Bringing in from the 16 into a Big 12 opponent. The crowd is crazy. The teams are excited. But he wants his team to play one play at a time. He believes an upset is totally possible if his guys do their job and be the best version of themselves today. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Beavers kickoff unit is ready to go, and so are we to start this season. He'll bring it out. It's great. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So Houston's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Keyshawn Henderson, a freshman prospect from Texas. He is a weapon on offense. That is why he was so highly touted in recruiting, and they've handed him the keys to this offensive engine from the start. First carry of the season. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got even more breathing room out of the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Gets the back moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Basic plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Headed outside, it's Sanford. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Henderson. The short hand. Thomas. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at 41.
Hey, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know, receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jab in the face right there, because you came into this game, you know who's going to get the ball. You know where they're throwing it, and you've got to do a better job now disguising your coverages to try and limit him and take him.
The corner lane go out wide low.
After that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down and run. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Using his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and keep this drive going.
Well, you're seeing analytics become a bigger part of college football each and every year, and there is a good example of it. Opening drive of the game, you're across the 50, 4th down, and it says run the ball and go for it. Even if you don't get it, your opponent's going to have to drive a ways. There's still a lot of football left to play. Hindsight's always 20/20, but that was an excellent.
Ninjas run with the QB low.
They'll move the tight end. Looking for space. It's Sanford. Surge to him for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Henderson. He's got him in the flat. Man, the defender missed. Makes the catch, and he's free. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal.
So many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A 1st and goal situation. Opening drive masterpiece.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Football time after time, making offense easy, being physical.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Number 91 sets the advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Oregon State's offense gets to come out with its first possession of the game. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. This guy's reliable, doesn't mind doing the dirty work. Something cooking.
Will, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give the receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead as we get a look at the stats.
THP is 96.
Dropping back, it's Murphy. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Nolan. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the end route there. How about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Quarterbacks love receivers that can do damage once they have the football in his hands. No doubt there. Easy slant, completion, then let your receiver go make hay once he has the ball.
The Beavers are rolling down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the run, it's Hatcher. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback keeper. There's some room. Got enough for the first. Sides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
And as a defense, defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
No room to run. He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to fight. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking this.
Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Oregon State. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Fielded in the end zone. It's great. Tackled at the 24. Almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's going on. They had problems stopping everyone in the last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense.
They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. They'll ride the hot hand. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for a second about Houston. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25. But a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route run. He's beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Right down the middle. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Here comes the Beaver offense, ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. They needed a few more chain links to move this down. Looking to throw for it. He wants to go deep. Catch inside the 25. He's loose. Touchdown, Beaver. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Got a little room. And there he goes. Boy, nothing like Eliza Stadium. Right like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. They go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because they're awesome kickoff return.
Number 91, set to kicker.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Oregon State offense to get this drive started. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it, trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. They'll give him 4 on the pickup in 2nd and 6. The Beavers headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Myers on the move. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The Beavers using their first timeout.
Oregon State.
They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Beavers will have it 1st and 10. Chains. Timeout is called, and that will be the 2nd charge to Oregon State. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Scanning the field, it's Murphy. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. It's Newberry. Only able to pick up the yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. They'll hurry to the line here and try to get off that 3rd down play. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. To pass. Fires to the wideout. It's picked up, and they move it right at the He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced turnover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Throwing on the run. He's got it. Just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Baylor taking on the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Bears able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he'll just take the knee in this drive and he'll start at the 25. Holly, what did you find out coming from the line over there?
Guys, Coach Jamarcus Shepard told me about the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't got him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the counter. They get him on the ground at the 36 after a pickup of 5.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the improvement.
Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Hard running there. And the spin move bought him a little time, just not a lot of yardage.
Yeah, nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
To the air, it's Murphy. to the wideout. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Beavers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They'll leave it with it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sanford. A 5-yard pickup there leaves him with third down and 5.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. He's got the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The big gain on offense, and the player will stand. The offense declines the penalty. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Wants to adjust the pattern. Sends it back in motion. Headed to the edge, it's Sanford. Might have a chance. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. To the ground, he's got it again. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw. It's Henderson. It's complete on the right side. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up the first down. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. On the option. The pitch. He's wrestled to the ground. They ran the option beautifully, and they pick up the first down.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's Sanford. Finding some room. He'll be down at the 4-yard line. Terrific run.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most...
Next going for the goal line. Touchdown, Cougar. And they add 6 more to the bench up to the house.
I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The Beavers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Run inside. It's Hatcher. Crosses the 35. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Off-play action on first down. Finds space on the right. Discards it with a stiff arm. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays, and take home that W. It's Murphy. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Beavers have pushed it inside the 20. Motion from the back. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they take it in for 6 more points. Getting set for the point after. The best way I can think of to describe this cat, he's like a human get-out-of-jail-free card. He'll make it work no matter the circumstance.
And so as a defense, Reese, I mean, you've got to be aware of what this guy is doing at all times. I mean, he's not just staying in the pocket and he takes off. You've got to have bodies flying to the football. And stop worrying about these wide receivers because this guy is dangerous with his legs.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Big coverage there. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one crash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Running inside. It's Sanford. Shakes off the defender. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's Hughes. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And he got enough for the first down, but we'll need to check on that injured player. That is their senior starting wide receiver who the training staff is looking at, and Holly Rowe will get us up to date on his condition. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. We'll have a stoppage here as there is a Beaver down on the field. There's never a good time for it, but man, do you hate to see it in the first game of the season. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Picks up the first down. There's a crease. This defense giving up ground. He's finally knocked down to the 27.
football with the lead late in this game, that's a good sign for this offense.
And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Ready, go! Slithers into space. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
From the red zone, it's Sanford. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Quarterback making checks. To throw, it's Henderson.
Possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, pump the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Pretty good job on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and holler.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up. And
he'll off one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Beavers!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game. There is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Making side adjustments here. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. The Beavers using their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Timeout is called, and that will be the second charge to Oregon State. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him, knocked the ball coming up.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on third and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a fourth down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Got it in the middle. It's Nolan. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Now on second down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
This just looks like a different quarterback at this point of the game. We've seen a little bit of up and down play from him so far, but right now, lights out on this 2-minute drive. 3 for 3 so far. He's got this offense humming.
Finds a tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over him. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not your...
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Hey, how about the defense coming up with a big play late in this football game? Offense trying to put something together. But man, they anticipated pass. They played with great vision in the back